Hey everybody, welcome back to the Healthy Minds podcast. I'm Dr. Nyla.
And I'm Wendy.
And we are talking about rest. When was the last time you had good rest? Are you tired? I am. Well, I have been. I've been doing a lot better lately. Me and you connected about this podcast. I thought about what is at the top of my mind. And what's at the top of my mind right now is rest. And I am in this season where I feel like I need to spend more time resting and restoring myself mentally, physically, and spiritually. I'm not the best person that I can be when I am not resting.
I agree. I think when you are, if we looked at rest on a spectrum, on like a battery life type of thing, if we're at 100%, we're fully rested, we're locked and loaded, we're ready to go. But once your battery starts to drain, your phone may overheat, things slow down and get to beeping. And it's the same with rest. When we are sleeping and resting, our body is recharging.
Yep.
I think our immune system is being activated. We're starting to heal. Also, if you're not properly rested, it's hard for you to lose weight. Did you know that? If you're not properly rested, it's hard for you to lose weight. So no matter how much you diet, you exercise, if you have poor sleep patterns, it impacts you losing weight.
Yes.
So rest is very important, not just like you said, mental, spiritually, but also for our physical health.
Yes.
We don't want to walk around like zombies, because we have that brain fogginess when we're not well rested.
So here's what I tell my patients all the time. One of the most underutilized things in our mental health, our physical arsenal, our medicine bag is actually sleep. There's so much that happens in our bodies when we take the time to rest, to get those 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night. Your cortisol levels will go down, so guess what?
Yes.
You lose weight. Your immune system has the opportunity to reboot. Guess what? You ain't sick as much.
That's right.
You have time to process the things that you're going through, processing your life's traumas. You know why? Because you were able to rest. And during that time of rest, you're actually able to get moments of reflection. And when you rest, you step back and you look at who you are. You're not going to get that if you're constantly on the go, on the go, on the go. So you have to be very intentional about taking those moments of rest.
I want to share a personal example. So I did not know I knew I wasn't getting quality of sleep. And so I would be up several times throughout the night, going to the bathroom or drinking water. And I just thought that was normal for me. I did not know it was because I have, sleep apnea. And so I wasn't getting quality rest. I wasn't sleeping, having a good night's sleep because I would stop breathing in my sleep. And so I got the CPAP machine. And I promise you, my whole life changed.
Really? Good.
Yes. I was able to get 8 hours of rest. R-E-S-T. Say it with me. Rest. Yes. I was able to get 8 hours of rest. And then what it done for me, what I didn't realize is the next day, the chronic fatigue was gone, that midday burnout, being less irritable, being more like up. You know how sometimes y'all make a commitment, so-and-so invites you to dinner or a birthday party, you have intentions to go. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And then when the day comes and the time comes and you like, I'm tired. I ain't going nowhere.
You are.
Right. And you're like, I'm just not feeling good. And it's true.
Yes.
But if you take a look back and see if there's other things going on with your health as the reason why you're not getting rest, once I started my CPAP treatment, I was now able to keep my commitments, have a better quality of life, continue to connect with those, those social things, those other components of life that are important to make us well-rounded and healthy.
Right. And since we're sharing, I'm gonna go ahead and share my story with rest too. So last year, when I say I was not getting enough rest, that's really an understatement to what I was doing. And when I don't get enough rest, it really affects my immune system. So last year, I had the flu 4 different times.
Yikes.
4 separate episodes of the flu. I had COVID and I had strep throat twice. In a 12-month period. And that is because I wasn't resting. My body did not have time to recharge. My immune system did not have the opportunity to rebuild. And now that I've made rest a priority, I haven't been sick in months because I'm taking the time to stop what I'm doing and lay down. And the other thing that I remind people of is that rest is biblical.
Yes,
like when
very
you
much
look
so.
at the Bible, even when the earth was created, the 7th day, God rested. And God is perfect in all that he does. And in his perfection, he saw that there was a need for rest. So rest is important.
So guys, if you like what we're saying, this is part 1 of rest. And so there's going to be a part 2, and we're going to dive a little bit more into that Sabbath, that day of rest that God created for the man. And so please make sure you're liking, following, sharing, subscribing, tuning in every Wednesday for our podcast, y'all. We're doing this for you. So until take 2.
See ya.